Project 4 of tasks 2, 3 and 4 is where you get to get a bit of feedback and do a self-evaluation on your own work skill instruction presentation plan. We've provided a couple of templates for you, so if we scroll through and have a look at those. So the first thing is participant evaluation. So you'll see that you get to put your name on there, participant name and the session name as well. There's just some agree and disagree or NA boxes there for them to fill in. So you just get your participants to fill that in for you. And then if you scroll down the bottom, the most important part is this area down the bottom. So we really do need to get those participants, while they're doing some ticks and crosses in the boxes above, to actually list 2 of the best aspects of the work skill instruction presentation, 2 improvements that they've identified are required, and also a little bit of feedback on the resource that you use. So that PowerPoint or the video or the quiz questions or the learner activity or the handout, whatever the case may be. And it's really important that you do get your learners to give you this feedback because it's a critical part of your assessment. If we scroll down a little further, you'll come into the next template where you've got your self-evaluations. This is where you're going to evaluate your own performance on how you felt that you went. So again, the yes, no's not applicable for each of the criteria listed above. But really importantly, again, is this area down the bottom where you outline what you think were the best 2 aspects of your work skill instruction, 2 improvements that you've identified are required. And they don't have to be big improvements. They might be better timing. It could be better uses of resources or use the resource at a different time or a different component area within your work skill instruction presentation to have more interaction with your students or your learners. So there's a whole bunch of different things that you could put in there. How effective was the session in achieving the outcomes from your viewpoint, based on the feedback that you've got? And you should have been talking to and interacting with your learners throughout the session. So getting a bit of an idea on how effective the session was on achieving those outcomes should actually have been evaluated throughout the session, not just at this point. What feedback did you receive about your presentation and resources? Again, another important reason why it's critical for those learners when they're filling in the evaluation of your performance to give you some commentary about what could be improved, what was good, and again, a bit of feedback on those resources. How did the participant react to your input throughout the session or your engagement with them? And what changes would you make as a result of any feedback that you received and why? Make sure that if you've got more than 1 person attending your session, then you get each of them to fill in a participant evaluation form, not just the one. And we hope that the feedback that you receive here helps you to develop your skills to become a better presenter and work skill instructor.